It's only been a few minutes. It's already getting up there. I got it cranked up just to heat it up fast. And I'm gonna run it for, gotta have it over 15 pounds per square inch. I'll try to put it in the green zone. The gauge is very important, so you can know the pressure. They have a special relief valve that keeps it at 15. It's like another part you have to order from All American, but I like to use the gauge. So once it gets close, you start turning it down. All right, it's at the perfect pressure. So I'm gonna run it at this low heat, just kind of on the middle burner there. And luckily there's kind of like this notch there you can just keep it at. Thank you, Panda. And I'm gonna check it, come back and check it occasionally. Yeah, it's getting a little bit hot there. So gotta turn it down even more. Ooh, maybe I'm turning it down too. I'll go this way. There we go. There we go. Looks like I got pretty good pressure. Just got really just barely use any heat. There's some things that came with the pressure cooker or sterilizer. I didn't need this. It hooked up to here, and I guess it goes in this basket here. I found out there was too much water going through there, so just got rid of it. There's a basket, which I don't use, and this plate as well, so you can stack inside the basket. But this one is handy. Let's see how big it is. Here's some old product. It's still fine. It's Yellowtail. See how solid that sounds? See, the liquid's still below that lip. If it boils over and you release the pressure and it boils over, it'll be down here, and you don't want that. Yellowtail. Ready to depressurize, and all you do is shut it off. Shut the flame, and you just let it chill. Alright, it's still cooling. I'm still not going to relieve the pressure. Just let it cool on its own. That's the way you get the best product. Right, I think that's close enough. And we're going to relieve the rest of the pressure so we can open it. Even when I do it, it's just really slow. I don't want my cans to boil over. Ugh. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah. And the water water's clear. It's got a garlicky smell as long as it's not boiling over. There's no oil up there. We're good. We are good to go. You can barely tell, but the lids aren't popped yet. When you take them out and it cools, then they seal up. The most important step. So none of them are sealed yet. It's still really hot. Even with that skin on, it still looks beautiful. And that's pretty much it. Play with it. It's still too hot. Ouch. I'm just not gonna mess with it. But that's pretty much it. I'll come back in a little bit, show you what I got. Well, I do see a little oil in there. So a little bit escaped. It's not much. It's pretty clear oil. I don't know if you can see that, but there's just a little bit in there. Now that they're cooling a little, I can kind of just tap it. There. Oh, this one's done. That one's ready. That one's good. That one's good. Still hot. Just gotta wait. Still too hot. Alright, here they are. 9. You can see. Ouch. It's all nice and sealed. Perfect. Some people like to get a spoon. Ooh. Still really hot. But still a great seal. Gotta try it out, do the taste test, and you know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good. This is how my old friend showed me how to open these things. And then you could reuse this. You know, it's I don't know. I just don't like to. Ouch! It's still very hot. Here we go. See how it pops like that? These can last like years and years. Nice chunk of fish there. You see? It's just right at that level. And oh my goodness. Looks pretty good, huh? Pretty awesome. I'm gonna try it. Alright. Let's check it out. See how the oils are on there. Yeah, that's good. Not bad. It's kind of flavorless, but just mix it with something else, like fish, like a fish, like tuna fish and tuna fish salad, salmon salad. Try it like that. Anyways, but that's it. Like and subscribe. Hope everything's going well, and see ya.